First phase is we want you to look at yourselves. So we're going to go through discovery and internal alignment. So what does that mean? So the first thing we want to do is have a first kickoff, right? We want to talk about in this kickoff, well, what benefits do we have in place now? Why is January the time? Does it still make sense for us to do January? Is it the busiest time of the year for us? Do we maybe need to think about, well, if everybody's super busy, worried about work, deadlines, end of the year, end of the month, end of the fiscal, all that stuff is happening, say you're in retail, then maybe this is just not a good time. Maybe we need to move the benefits open enrollment season to April. Maybe we do it in March. Maybe we do it in June. That's something we want to look at. We also want to say, hey, based on our last renewal, what was it? Was it 10%, 24%, 15%? Was it 2%? What's working, what's not working with our plans? What are we doing with our strategic workforce plan? So that's all the stuff you want to go over here in that first kickoff. Then the next thing we want to do is we wanted to have access to the data, right? So when you look at this, we'll go through this real quick. Again, this is something that we do with our clients. Normally, we would want to get access to our clients' required data. We'll go over some of that in a second. But access to the data means you have certain documents that are required. So like employee census data, you need access to payroll reports. We'll actually show you this here. So you have like an urgent task list you want to go through, right? Here's some of the things you want to get done. We'll review this in a second. We're going to go into the required document section. So when you look here, you have employee dependent census, you have summary of benefits, you have medical renewals, current PEO invoice. We'll get in a little more detail here in a moment, but that's what we mean by access to the data. Employee benefit strategy session, and see how we can be helpful in any way. All right, take care.